What's happening, fight fans? Welcome back to the MMA Mindset channel. I'm Chris Simpson, and we're doing, well, for the first time for Wolkernite Fight Championships 4, new event, 4th of May, Grantham Mears Leisure Centre. Going to be the best one yet. I've spoke to Josh, I spoke to Romana. They both convinced me it's going to be a fantastic card, and it always is with these guys. But one of the first fight announcements that we had was a junior MMA title. One of the most exciting talents coming out of the not just the junior MMA scene in Ireland and the UK, but in Europe, I'd say. But yeah, I'm joined by SBG's own Angelo Morari. Thank you very much for joining me, mate.
No worries at all.
So yeah, obviously coming over to the UK to fight for another youth title. Obviously, you've already captured, I think, quite a few in MMA. You've obviously annihilated the grappling world over the past year. How are you feeling about this fight on UK soil?
Feeling quite prepared. Gonna focus more on striking now because everybody knows me as a grappler. So gonna since it's headshots, gonna show my striking off my kicks. Everyone wants to see how my striking is. Gonna be a good fight, I'd say.
Yeah, well, obviously everyone has always said your grappling's off the charts. Like, I mean, in your fight, where you won your title at the end of last year, you as soon as the fight started, the camera didn't even do the transition onto the fight, and you already had the guy on your shoulder in the air. But like I
Mm.
said, with the headshots being allowed, do you think people are going to be surprised by your striking?
100%, yeah. Because mostly with no headshots in Ireland, because you're not allowed to hit in the head. I'm mostly focused on wrestling and grappling, and I'm unstoppable in that. So mainly for headshots, my main focus is just kickboxing and boxing. So
Yeah.
I'm changing my style now.
Yeah, and like I said, it could be great to kind of see how you're gonna implement the difference in rule set. You've already convincingly beat your opponent before. Do you think the outcome's going to be exactly the same, or do you think it's just going to be so much different because of the difference in rules?
No, 100%. Like, again, first round finish if I want to, but going for TKOs now. If I feel like I want to submit my opponent, it's going to come first round. But let's go first round, second round finish, either by TKO or submission.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are excited about getting to see you fight because the junior MMA, and I hope people in England don't mind me saying this, but the junior MMA in Ireland is up here compared to where England is at the moment. And obviously you're at the top of that in Ireland, it seems. So just moving on to like your kind of physical attributes, you've got an insane physique for a 17-year-old. You're jacked. Your stature's huge. Do you think you've already beaten a lot of your opponents before you even get in the cage with them?
So 100%, because when they look at me, they're like, there's no way he's my weight. They always think, oh, I'm over 18 plus. So they get intimidated when they see
Yeah, and
me.
obviously, I had a look through your Instagram page, and it looks like it's only been a couple of years since you've been making the transition to kind of build your body, your physical definition up. Do you think that's been a huge part of getting to where you are now over the last couple of years?
Well, when COVID started, I was quite skinny. So my main focus was just training like bodyweight training because the gyms were closed and MMA was closed. So I just focused on bodyweight training, which is like pull ups, push ups, which helped me a lot. And it gave me good explosiveness in wrestling, etc. So my main point is just double legs. That's where I got from home workouts, to be honest.
Yeah, I just want to talk about that double leg in the fight against your opponent who you're fighting again. You could have slammed him really hard on his back. What was the decision to just? It was like kind of had you where you had a bit of mercy on him. You were like, I'm just gonna let you down gently before I choke you unconscious. Was that kind of it?
To be honest, like we're not allowed to do slams. So at the moment, my nickname is Angelo the Gentleman Morari. So first of all, I just go easy on my opponents when I put them on the floor, and I just finish them off.
Yeah, and like I said, he was a tough kid as well because most people would have tapped in that situation, and he just let himself go out. So all respect to him. Just moving on to obviously your gym and the mentors that you have around you. You have one of the best mentors in the game, in my opinion. Obviously, look what he's produced in John Kavanagh. He's produced and he's been at the highest level of the sport. No other coach has been to the same level as he has. How important is John to you?
John is very, very good coach. His technique is on point. That's where I got my most skill from. Because I only joined SBGHQ like a few months, and like the technique I got, and against the high level fighters in that gym, is just skyrocketed up here. My grappling especially got 100% way better.
Yeah, and you see him in your corner on in your fights, and I think to myself, the biggest gyms in the UK, the top head coaches don't normally go to the junior MMA events and corner the junior MMA fighters. Does it give you a lot of confidence to have him in your corner?
100%. These call outs are very important because normally when, let's say, like you have someone in your corner, you don't really hear them because of all the noise and all that. But John, he makes everything seem more clear and you understand him while he's in your corner. He gives you you got the free arm, you get the free arm. He knows everything ahead.
Yeah, and I feel like he's always been quite calm in the corner. Obviously, he knows when to turn it up, but he's always been a very calm and influence in the corner. Is that kind of something that he brings to you as well? He kind of helps you reset in between rounds. Well, whenever you get to a second round, but helps you reset in between rounds and kind of calms you down a bit.
Yeah, he's very good at that. He tells me, look, you're doing great, kid. Focus on more of that and that. It really helps a lot. Instead of more like roaring, you know what I mean? Like he helps understand more of the technique you have to do for your next round.
Yeah, definitely. And then there's other guys. Like I know you've been spending a bit of time with Queely as well. Like how much did it mean to you for all these established pros who have had loads of fights to be kind of giving their time to you?
But it's very good, especially the experience you get. Because normally for my age group, I don't have really any opponents, you get me? So when I spar against like very high skilled, especially like Peter Quilio, sparring with him, he gives me good experience, great techniques. Same as John Cavanagh, like very good fighters there.
Yeah, you're at a really good gym, and I can see you going really far. Obviously, it's hard to say at the moment, but all the signs are there. And obviously, speaking about that, you've got a lot of eyes on you. Like I see people like Carl Eleanor from Northeast Jiu Jitsu commenting on your posts. He's one of the best in England at the moment in terms of no-gi Jiu Jitsu. Fantastic. Do you kind of feel a lot of pressure to succeed with the amount of people who've got their eyes on you?
No, I have no pressure at all because I know hard work always beats everything. Yeah, if you put your mind to it, because especially I have my last year in school, so I'm going to finish my leaving cert and then I'm going to focus on MMA more. So I don't have any pressure because I know I have my mind stuck to MMA.
Yeah, definitely. And do you think after you finish school, you're just going to transition to MMA full time from there?
Uh, Nearly full time, but I'll do college and obviously I'm going to go college and do a lot of MMA as well. I have more free time as well because I don't need to go to school every day. So train in the morning, train in the night, including college, everything's perfect.
Yeah, that's a scary thought. And then looking through your posts, even though you've been pretty much perfect in everything you've done, I mean, you had the grappling tournament where you went 5 for 5 on submissions, but you were still, oh, I could have done better. Is that something that you're always striving for? You're just striving for perfection?
Yeah, 100%. Anytime I win, I'm always like, I could have done better. Even like, for example, my last opponent, Cage Legacy. Well, picked him up in double leg and finished with a rear naked choke. I was always like, could have been quicker, could have been 20 seconds. I always like stream myself to be better, no matter how many seconds.
Yeah, I think that prevents you getting lazy as well, and maybe believing your own hype. I think that's a big thing about that. So just to kind of bring things to a closure, I know you kind of spoke about it a bit earlier on, but do you have a prediction for the fight?
My prediction is, personally, if I want to finish it in the first round, 100% going to finish in the first round by just grappling. But I want to win by TKO 100%. I'd say second round TKO.
Yeah, well, I'll be at the event, so I'll hold you to that. And
Mm,
then, obviously, should you get through this fight, no issues, no injuries, nothing like that, what have you got planned for the rest of the year?
Plan for the year. First, I'm gonna got a little stomach problem for a while, so I'm gonna fix it hopefully in April, and then after May, hopefully get some more amateur fights in till I get 18. And yeah, just more amateur fights, more fights,
Well,
going
like
through, you know.
Yeah, and like I said, I think there's going to be more and more people who have got their eye on you going forward. I mean, like I said, the record speaks for itself, and the medals and the acumen kind of speak for itself. But no, Angelo, thank you very much for joining me today, mate. Well, tonight, I really appreciate your time.
Thank you so much for having me. I really
Yeah,
enjoyed it.
not a problem, mate. Well, like I said, we'll catch up on fight night anyway. But go get your tickets. Angelo will have his code, so go to Angelo's Instagram page. I'll tag it in the bottom. And if you don't have any fighter that you want to get code for, use Angelo's code, because it'll just give us a bit of recognition for Angelo. But no, all the best for fight night, mate, and take care of yourself up until May.
Thanks so much. See ya. Bye
Not a
bye.
problem. See you later, mate. Take care, buddy.